All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo. Hey. High 7.
What we got? Back. Tight dog. Sponge. No.
Let go.
On 1st and 10, Glenn. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
They can't stop the franchise.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run.
Big grip.
Long distance now.
Good trap.
Now the second down throw on target. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Bring it. Check.
On 3rd down,
45
Glenn.
Hey, man.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Danny. Go. Hey, Alpha. Mike's 50.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Once more on 2nd and 10. Minshew, the veteran Stephon Gilmore, able to break that one up.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I got him. Mike 56. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
Minshew throwing on nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Let's go!
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Let's go.
The
60
Jacksonville
outlaw.
offense set to begin their next drive.
Yo, yo,
And
yo,
the
yo,
last
yo.
drive, the first drive
Yo.
for them, not very good. 3
Hey,
out.
Orbit.
What do they go to here?
Look at me.
Well, you don't look down at your
Zipper.
play sheet and say, this is
Watch
what the
twist,
problem is.
watch twist,
Yeah,
twist,
let's
twist,
find out who my
twist.
playmakers
45.
are.
Ready, ready.
Mike, 45.
And maybe the offensive
You gonna get
line
this,
will
boy?
It's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up
You
the
think
right
you gonna
number.
get this?
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Down.
Here's second and 10
90
now from
Wolf.
about the 32.
Go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
Hit it.
To throw again. Glenn. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They
That
can't
was their
stop
third sack
us.
of the ball
They
game.
cannot
Second in the league
hold
in sacks
us
coming
down.
into this one.
We're going to keep
They're
getting
planning on
sacks.
making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot.
Let's go
but
now.
They might be looking
18
down at
Gator.
the second
Hey,
spot
Echo.
pretty soon.
Single, 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 single.
Check. Get it.
27.
Throwing
Ball.
Glenn, he's going to let this one into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Yeah, man.
And they
Hey,
go
hey,
seven, He just joined the
It's your
double-digit
time,
party
baby.
with
We
that
did
last
our
pick. He
part.
now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's
Come
had
on,
a heck of a
set.
season.
8, read.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their
Smoke.
next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their
Mike,
future.
50, Mike,
They've
50.
been starting to prepare
Hey,
toward
let's
the
get some
offseason.
penetration
What
here.
moves
Let's
might
get
they
some
I
penetration.
think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, had a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to
15,
start their
Lonnie.
next
15,
drive.
Lonnie.
And this is a
Bravo.
unit that, to be frank, doesn't look
45,
like they've woken
45.
up yet. I mean, a punt and a
45.
turnover on their first two
On deck,
drives.
punt.
And I think the game's starting
Check
to
nine,
take
check
shape
nine.
a little
Check-
bit
check
now. And I'm going
43.
to take it into the basketball world.
Shoot.
You're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball. Get it to their best.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Hey, let's go.
And
Interception.
the possession
All
is
day, baby.
theirs at
Let's
their
get
own
this.
43-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper
Set, ready.
throws.
10-2
I've seen
stop.
guys in this
50,
league throw
check
4
Mike,
interceptions
50.
in a game
Come on, boy.
and win.
Come on,
He's
boy.
got to understand. Put it behind
You
you.
better be
Keep
ready.
pressing
Go,
forward.
go.
Don't be scared of it.
Now.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the slant.
Hey, no, look, we got.
Hey, go.
Mike 50,
Trying to shake
huh?
off
Ready?
the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they'll get
Come
him
on now,
down as
let's
he's
go.
inside the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes. Was
Ready,
0 for
ready.
3. Now gets a
60
connection.
yards.
Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern,
Deep grip.
you
Deep
gotta
grip.
get out of it, and that reflects the other way teams are doing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here we go. Set.
So line of
18
scrimmage
Gator.
still the
D, tighten
39
up.
on second
Let's
and
go,
10.
D. Tighten up.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring
come on,
at a
come on.
third
Hey,
and
box
10.
trot, box trot.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, here we go. Hey, 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 hey. 50 to
It'll be
Mike, 50 to
Minshew
Mike.
again.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jim. And he coughed it up. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit.
Hey,
Let's see if these offenses can settle in
Hey,
and start
hey,
taking
hey.
care of the ball a little
Hey,
bit
seam
better.
6, seam 6.
45,
Let's go.
Mike,
Trying to
45.
shake off the interception. He'll
We don't
look
want
to
none.
throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on
Let's go,
second
D,
down.
let's go, D.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Facing a
30
second
base.
and 2
Check
after
50.
that
Hey,
last catch.
exit.
Good for
I
8
got you.
yards.
I got you.
5.
Second and 2.
53 is the Mike. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing
don't want no
down on him
problems.
there. He could
You don't
not
want no
hang
problems
on.
with
It's
me.
3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone
Here
open.
we go, here we go.
After the incompletion, here
Pittsburgh.
now, 3rd
Hey,
and
hey,
2.
tight is right. Watch tight.
Hey, Charlie.
4 down. Alert.
Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Glenn. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard
Get ready,
line.
get ready, get ready.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL
Let's
is
go.
nowadays,
50,
we
plant.
hardly ever
Hey,
see anyone really run
Haywood.
for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw
45.
it more times than
I know
not.
he ain't got
That
it.
was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25
work, boys.
before
Let's
it's
go,
all
let's go.
said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Down.
line.
60 outlaw. Hey, hey, hey. High 7.
I got him.
Get it.
45,
From the
45,
gun.
Mike, 45.
He's
go,
going to
tight
go
end.
up
Let's go
top
right here
for
now.
the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the
go
defense
now.
able to recover,
90
bat
Wolf.
it free.
45.
An
Let's go,
incomplete pass
defense.
leads to 2nd and
Let's
10
go,
from the
defense.
25. Second
Here we
and
go.
10. And that's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in
45.
mind.
Hey,
They're in
two.
field goal range. So
Here we go,
now
here we
you don't
go.
take any
45
unnecessary
is the Mike,
risks.
45
But
is
you
the
try to find a way to
Got
get
D,
back
got
to
D.
what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 9-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Texans
AT
offense
Gator.
ready to
50,
go here
Mike,
for their
50.
next drive. They've
Watch
shown
2B
very little
drop.
offensively to this
Watch
point.
2B
Well,
drop.
neither team has really. They come up here now, first down.
Let go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have
Let's
it at
go.
the
Let's go. Interception,
36-yard
baby. Let's go.
line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville
8
offense
read.
set to begin their next drive.
I got
And
you.
3
You're all
interceptions
five.
in this game. And I would have to
Big
think
grip, big grip.
but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38. He escaped the first tackle. He's already thrown 3 picks.
back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup makes some time.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the quarter blitz.
They can't stop me out here.
Competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit,
10-2
their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5
I got 87, I got 87, that's speed, boy. Double tight.
To try again after the sack. Minshew, he's going to sling this deep down. And then caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
That was an excellent read right there.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
Get him, boys.
Aaron
Yeah,
Donald
that's how we do, D.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. We're scoreless after 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch the slant. 50's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
All day, every day, any day. Hey.
Throwing on 2nd down now.
Here we go.
He's going to fight. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Miles Boykin. Touchdown number 12 on the year. Extra point, good by Aguayo. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown
Wahoo!
precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Looking deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 29. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Interception, baby, all
Count
day.
them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
50,
And
Mike's
they're the
50.
ones that are doing
Watch
all
a
the
slant.
leading,
Watch a
aren't
slant.
they? Right?
Watch a
3
slant.
interceptions last week,
64,
that led to a victory.
Orbit.
3 interceptions so
Hey,
far
turn
in
it
this
out,
game,
turn it
that
out.
has them out in front. We often think of the offense as good things. In this case,
Crash.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He is proving his weight defensively. Getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Bomber. 37. Yo, go. Get it.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. Sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you get a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here we go, here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Check.
Interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
45. Let's go,
Good way
D.
of putting it.
Gonna
And
be
I
a
can't
long
wait to
day,
see what they
offense.
decide to do with play calling,
out.
because a
Oh,
one-point
flare.
throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright
Protein
and
spill.
clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay,
Hustle,
are we bringing in
go.
extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
And he
Come
gets
on,
this one
baby.
just
Let's
shy of the
go.
40, down at the 39.
Let's
19
go.
yards
60
to pick up
Pittsburgh.
there. Move the
Smith.
chains.
Watch tight end,
So
watch
from the
tight end.
39
Tight
now,
right,
they'll
tight
come up
left.
first
Tight
and
left.
10.
4 down.
Back to throw. Glenn going right side here, and that's complete. It's a big play for the
There we go.
Jaguars. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Down.
This
50,
offense
plant.
finding its legs now. Here's
Tight
another
end left.
1st and
Tight
10.
end left. Even. 4 down. Even.
Down.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside
They
the
don't
5 to
want
about
it,
the
fellas.
4.
Go now.
It's
60
a
outlaw.
7-yard carry to set them up
General
with a
West.
2nd and 3.
All day. Woo!
2nd and 3. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ready,
The
set.
Jaguars
45.
on
Bravo.
3rd down.
45.
They've only converted
Hey, let's
once
get
in
that
4
ball, D.
tries.
Let's get that
Here
ball.
it's 3rd and 3.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Double dog. That's the way. Go.
Operating for the gun. Glenn. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, I know you felt
Excellent
that
work
one.
defensively.
I know you
brings
felt
up
that
4th
one.
down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Come on,
The
set.
offense is
90,
not leaving
wolf.
the field.
Go,
They're going to stay
go.
out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check. 45's the mic. Check.
Yep.
45's the mic.
In your face.
Let's spread out a little bit.
Five.
On 4th down, Glenn. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked
go,
like
fellas.
he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Gonna set.
The
19.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We
And there are
want
parts
it.
of their last
Come to
drive
my
they'd like to
world.
emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive and get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off
My
at
bad,
the
guys.
25.
My bad, guys.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
18 Gator.
They've got them frustrated right now.
Tight left. Hey.
Hey, Delta.
We got 4.
Hurry up. Ready.
Watch number 86. Watch 86.
Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
45,
We haven't
Mike,
gotten
45.
an announcement, but
Set
it
the
appears
tone,
to me
D.
that he
Hey,
might be a
box
little
drop,
dinged
box
up and is just
drop.
trying to play through.
Hey,
He's
check
one of those tough guys.
Check Mike
Each
45.
and
I got
every
you.
play for
I
his
got
team,
you.
that might be throwing off his accuracy.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there.
45
Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the shot. In this case,
Get that quarterback,
And
D-line.
my goodness,
D-line, get that
another
quarterback.
interception. Picked off inside the 10. And the return just out across the 15 to
Pick
the
6, baby.
16-yard
Let's get this
line.
all day.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. With the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Pittsburgh.
That's correct. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
Let's go,
And they're
boys,
gonna
bring
get
it
this
up.
beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be
we
marked
go.
as a
Set.
27-yard
10-2
pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
Houston.
Hey!
I got it.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an
That's how
offensive
we do it,
coordinator and I
baby.
see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long
You
as they
can't
come
block
up
me.
facing
You can't
second
block
and
me.
a bundle.
You can't block me. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Man.
I got you, boy.
Check, go.
Here's Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete
18
pass.
Gator.
Now they're just a play away
Hey,
from
long
getting the
day for you.
football right back, but it's a big play.
Hey,
They've got to
Charlie.
hold up.
Mike's 56.
Big grip.
So third down, here's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman at our corner in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This is brought in at the 21. Great blocking, nearly sprung in
All
there.
day, baby, let's go.
28-yard return.
Let's go.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And
Watch tight,
following
tight
the
end's right.
interception,
Watch
just
tight, tight
the
end.
interception. Are
Four
you
down,
a little
four
bit
down.
more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you
Good
can
one,
run
boys.
back
Let's
out there and
go.
go, totally didn't
Let's
affect
go.
me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Ready?
56.
10 Lobo.
56.
Hey, Haywood.
Right here, right here.
On first down, Glenn. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a
Watch
game
twist.
today
Watch
where
twist.
in order to make
bullet
that big
high.
move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple
Watch
big
that, watch
plays,
that, watch that.
things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Minshew sets to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 46. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski,
go.
because
30
that's the
base.
word we use when
Hey,
we intercept a
high
pass.
7.
Oski tells your team to rally around and
Five.
fight for it. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
on the
Pass
set.
protection has been a problem all night
Right there,
long as they
56.
come up facing
Here we go,
second
D, get
and a
off the
bundle.
field. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Ready.
Defense, our
Looking
time.
to
It's
throw.
our time.
Glenn, and the pressure gets to him again. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Buzz.
Watch the run, watch the run. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 56, Mike.
Hit it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This offensive line
that's what
flat
I'm
out
talking
cannot
about.
handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Fielded at about the 28. Nice job bringing that one back. 14
That's it, baby.
on the
We
return.
gonna work.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go now.
The Texans
50,
offense
plant.
ready to
50,
go here
Alpha.
for their next drive.
Let's
And
go, one
last
more.
time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want
Mike
to go ahead and
50,
throw the
Mike
ball
50.
again on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play and give the quarterback some confidence.
What happened? And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Come on,
Sacks
set.
a growing
60
theme in this
outlaw.
first half. This
I
is
got you,
second and
punk.
long.
Go.
Banjo, 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 banjo.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike's 50.
Looking to
Check
throw
tight,
it.
check tight. Check tight.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Coming for you, son.
They need a
I'm
few
coming
more
for you,
plays
son.
like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Hey, Sam on.
He's coming, double up.
Shoot.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Trying to lay one up deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing
Yeah, they
stages
should
of
have
the
known.
first
They
half.
should have known, baby.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely
go.
unbelievable, isn't it?
Mike,
Hard to
90s
believe we're
Wolf.
watching
Hey,
this and have
Orbit.
seen it,
Hey, we gotta
but
get
it
this
just
stop
tells
here,
you about the
D.
game of football.
56
They
is
go
the
and they take it
56 is
away.
the mic.
Yeah, the guys that
Hey,
have
watch
thrown
the
6
slant. Watch the
interceptions in
slant.
the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin
Pick, baby.
Reed.
All
And his
day,
guys
every
have got
day.
it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Reset.
The Texans offense ready to go
Hey,
here
hey,
for
hey,
their
hey,
next
hey.
drive. Time here
Get
for
the boys
likely a
down,
couple
he's coming.
plays if they want it,
Mike
but with a
50,
field
Mike 50.
position like this, maybe
Come
better
this way,
suited
come
to
this
just
way.
sit
Here
on
we
this
go.
one.
I'm with you
Here we
totally.
go.
I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Set,
So the
ready.
line of
18
scrimmage
Gator.
moves all the way across
Six
the
man.
50 now as they
Check
come up
curls,
first
check
and
curls.
10.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, 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 hey.
Now.
50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, hey, check, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Deep grip. Deep grip.
They'll throw
Just like
that on
that.
the
Just
final
like
play.
that.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard
Come on, baby, let's go.
line.
Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, ready.
The Texans
Eight,
offense
read.
ready to go here for their next
Here we go.
drive.
Here we
They
go.
have the lead now. They'll
Here
be
we go.
looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down.
Single on the slot. Single on the slot.
I got 11. I got 11. That we always talk about.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Leo.
After the sack on first down, Minshew. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Come on, O'Line.
Aaron Donald.
Come on,
in there
O'Line.
yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Let's go.
No run call
You
here.
ain't doing
They'll
nothing
throw
today.
instead. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop
Let's go, boys.
in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike's 56.
Bravo.
Mike's 56.
They're not ready for this, man.
Fire.
They still playing
First and
soccer.
10.
Y'all playing the
They're
wrong
gonna get him.
football.
He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
You better talk to your boy.
The amount
You
of
better talk
sacks
to your
that
boy.
they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
56.
flat out,
Watch
cannot
it.
handle the pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Boom.
So when you have
Big
good
hit
field position
all
to
day.
start a drive
Sack
and you
City.
give up
Sack
back-to-back
City,
sacks,
baby.
that can be demoralizing for a
Ten
team.
Juicer.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. With backwards, it's third and very low. Going up top. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Brandon, there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
Let's go. Let's do
pick,
this.
just incomplete that time.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Tight ends
Their
Ringo.
defense
Tight
has
ends on
pitched the
Ringo.
shutout.
Tight ends
Now
on
they
Ringo.
probably need to deliver a
You got
little
three
breathing
down,
room.
three
Maybe
down.
make it a
Delta.
two-score game as they've got it first and 10.
Mike 50.
Get it.
Now
Three buns.
being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Yo, go.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Chef.
Hey, lock it.
Undercrush.
Rock it.
To throw again on second down. Minshew. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Sack, baby!
Aaron Donald bringing
Good
the
job.
pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
Ready?
They'd like to avoid
Gator.
punting from their own
Hey,
end zone,
foxtrot,
so they can use
foxtrot.
something here on third down.
Mike 50.
I'm here all day.
Topper.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, seam six.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Shoot.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing one, that's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one. Still a bit short here for
X3.
fourth.
218,
How about this
chopper.
one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this
Tighten
on
up.
fourth and a
Tighten up.
yard.
Tighten up.
80 weapon. Hey, exit.
Mike's 50. Mike's
Go.
Come on,
They'll try and throw for it here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
We played to win.
Jalen
Let's
Ramsey
go.
right there in coverage to knock it away.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the
Ready,
other
break.
way. I mean,
Mike,
I get it if it's
56
a
right
late game
there.
situation,
Yeah.
maybe even fourth and
Hey,
inches.
Charlie.
But boy,
Screen.
that's a huge risk
Watch the
to take.
screen.
Yeah, now they're set up in
56 to
prime
Mike.
position
Deep rip,
going
deep
the
rip.
other way.
Hey, check.
Throwing to start the drive. Glenn. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by Kelly. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown.
Hey, check Mike 50. Check Mike 50. Here we go.
Or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with it.
And this time, contact and another incomplete
we got Mike
pass.
50, Mike 50, huh?
I hope he brought you
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 15.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A great return there of 22 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go. 10 Lobo.
56. Here we go.
5.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the... Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. As they have an extra point away now from tying this football game. Walsh adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans
70,
offense
Indy.
ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle.
Ready?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30.
Let's go. Wait a second.
That's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Down. Rudy Bates.
He's with the Lions at that time.
Zoom.
To get to 8.
Let's get it together, defense.
Are we
Let's
sure
get it.
he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me.
Go now.
He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again.
56.
Get it.
56. Right there. 56.
The throw now on second and 10. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on,
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions
50,
here in this second half.
Yep.
First and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Silver.
He's going to air one out. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it.
Here we go.
A big third down play there for the Jags. And even 40 yards.
On the ready.
2 big plays in
56.
succession.
Check,
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but
Hey,
now
I'm
they got
coming,
to
I'm
get
coming.
ready. It's
Alpha.
first and goal.
Shoot!
Mike 56. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 3 yards out, the Jaguars have taken the lead.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Give me that.
It's
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jaguars 14, Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Ready?
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
No. Off. Whip. Watch the whip.
Big grip.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
On the
The
set.
Texans on third down. A pretty
And let's pin the
woeful
mirrors
0 for
back
5
and go
thus
full
far.
strength.
This will be third and forever.
Hey, orbit.
Hey.
Now.
50's the mic. Army.
Left side, and it's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Set,
I
ready.
think he looks at
90
it as,
Wolf.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Hey. Hey, Echo.
50's the mic. 50. Get in the
On
weight
fourth
room.
down,
Get in the
Minshew.
weight room.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Come on, let's go.
Fourth down, no
Let's go.
problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Say.
Smoke.
Ship.
Throwing on
Mike's
first
50,
down
Mike's
is
50.
Minshew. He's
Tackle.
going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there,
I know
but
you
to
feel
no
that.
avail. Second down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was
set.
20 points for you.
8-3.
That's what you thought they would have to
Bravo.
hold this offense to, or less
50's
than
the
that.
mic.
Wow,
50's
they've
the
done
mic.
that in a big
Too
way,
little,
haven't they?
Captain.
Not only have they done it,
Five.
they're in a great position to win this one.
Coming to you.
Holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now,
Let's go,
they have their
baby.
eye on
Let's
victory.
go.
And leading here in the fourth. That one covers 29 yards. First down. The drive
15
continues as they
50
search for a tying touchdown. Here's
Hey,
first and 10.
Mike's 50. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Ready.
It'll be Minshew again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
Tight end to the
They tried
right, boy.
throw
Tight end to the
for it
right.
there.
Move.
Nice effort to
Hey,
knock Calvin away.
We got
and bring
three.
up
We got
second
three.
down.
On second and 10. Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, his second sack of the night. This has been a pretty sizable drive that had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that.
60
Go get it,
or.
move the ball well.
Go,
We need to force
go.
the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Mike's 50.
Get it.
Screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Letting one go, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Miles Boykin with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Aguayo on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken
Here we
down
go.
right
Here
at
we
the
go.
20.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Jacksonville
18
offense set to
Gator.
begin their
56.
next drive. And they had to
Hey,
wait a
Delta.
long time to get the football
Get
back.
off
Probably
the
not what you were
field.
hoping for when you
Let's
got
get
an
off the
offense that's
field.
coming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So how about that for a momentum switch?
Yeah, let's go.
Fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window.
Let's go.
And
And
everything is
Lobo.
flipped in the other
It's
direction.
going to be a
A great
long
Monday
day.
night to wrap
It's
up
going
the
to be a
week in
long
football.
day.
Two division rivals and a great
Go.
finish ahead
got
as we
motion.
come
I got
up
motion.
on 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, 50.
Dude.
Minshew, 1st and 10. The 20. Complete to Kelly. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a
We got
yard or
this.
2 shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play. Charles, you
Down.
talk so much about quick
70,
change
Indy.
plays. There's
our
one
time.
right
It's
there.
our
You
time,
get the
guys. It's
turnover
our
and
time.
boom, hit him with a big one.
61. Max
Defenses
Fox,
plan
Lights.
for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the
Go.
middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have
Ready
to
up.
think on
50,
early
Mike,
downs like that
50.
1st down there,
Quit
need to
talking
be a
about
little
it
bit more
and bring
careful.
it.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Hey, check Mike 50.
Leaf rip, leaf rip.
Throw on 2nd and
Watch the
10.
pass.
Minshew to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably
On
have
the
3
double.
points in your hip pocket. You
Crunch
force a
time,
throw
defense.
here and give up an interception, you
Hey,
come away with
exit.
nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the
Yeah.
field for them. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Go it is. Go it is.
An 11-yard touchdown. And they're able to
Yeah.
break the tie and move out
Dang,
in front
baby.
in the fourth quarter. And oh, it's blocked. That's a lot of ball scooped up by the offense.
Yeah, boy. That's our ball. Every time. Keep putting that ball on the ground. That's our ball.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down
Let's go.
at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jaguars
30
come to
base.
the line to start
Hey,
their next
Charlie.
drive.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Trying to pick off the
56.
interception. He'll look to
Don't
throw.
say nothing.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond
Come on,
the 40
set.
before he's
60
taken
Pittsburgh.
down.
Hey,
Great way to
Haywood.
start the drive. 20 big ones in the first half. Back to throw. Glenn. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
56,
Everything
56.
seemingly has been
Hey,
contested.
high
And that's another
7.
nice job there to force an
56.
incompletion.
Mike, 56,
They've
right
been
there.
very cohesive.
56.
No use of
All
his
day, baby,
moves
all day, all day, all day.
game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Get ready.
Got it.
Get ready.
So a 1st and
Hey,
10 now
two.
in Houston
56 is the
territory.
mic.
At
Here
the
we go,
30.
Pete.
Ready?
Waiting from the gun. Glenn Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes against the quarterback.
Is that a spot, though, when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
27 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Boys,
50, plant.
56.
Hey, Alpha.
Twist. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep
Hey,
ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. You got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, probably this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now.
Mike 56.
They've got to get after him one more time.
Watch the run.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Look at me.
Late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
Set a tone.
45 is Mike. 45. Watch the run.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
He runs.
Smoke.
45.
Let go.
Mike 45.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the one.
Let's go.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here we go.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Leaf river.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception, as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
That ties the game at 20 all.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Texans
Hey, we got
offense
50,
ready to
Mike
go
50,
here for their
Hey,
next
we got to
drive.
get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Check nickel.
Look. Squeeze.
Out.
Hard.
Hey.
You're out.
3.
Snap.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Oh, wow. I thought
Mike 50.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Pick it up.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Bravo.
Mike's 50. Let's go, baby. Return up. Let's get that ball.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you
Mike 56. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take the wins home.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside.
Come on, guys. We got this.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out,
on the ready.
Okay, where's he going with
50,
the football?
50's the mic,
Because you can
50's
make
the
an
mic.
educated guess defensively.
Focus, defense,
not all
focus.
the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
Ready,
you get a
ready.
decent chance of coming away with the football.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage.
Ready?
We always talk about low man
yeah.
wins in the
50,
trenches.
Mike, 50.
It's like that in just about
Hey,
every
Delta.
position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you
50's
lose
the
in the
mic.
battle, just
50's
jump
the
up at the
mic.
line of scrimmage
I'm
and try
coming.
and battle the ball. That's exactly what happened there.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they broke it in time here in the 5th minute. The point after now for Aguayo. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Texans 27, Jaguars 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard
Come on, baby.
line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars
Mike,
come to the
15,
line to start
Ronnie,
their next
15
drive.
lines.
They're down here in a one-score game.
Hey,
At the
foxtrot,
time,
foxtrot.
it's a factor, but it's
56
not a
is the mic.
huge factor
Get
right
it.
now.
It's really not, because
Let 'em know, let
this
'em know.
amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Ready?
They have the
Tucson.
opportunity
Mike
now.
56.
Here's the execution.
You,
So
you.
second
You,
and
you, you.
inches after that first down completion was just shy of the marker. Throwing left side, it's complete. The catch and run pays
There
off
we
for
go.
29 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards
On the
passing
set.
now.
You know
Hey,
what that
team
generally
6.
means?
Team 6.
Success.
Let's get this ball back for the offense.
And
Let's
it
go.
means you're going to miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the
Here we go,
offensive
here we
line has
go.
had to pass protect
60
pretty well,
yard.
too.
Everyone
Watch the
dialed
leg.
in. They'll try
56.
again from the
Mike,
36
56.
on
Hey,
2nd and
exit.
10.
56. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't
Let's go.
complete a pass like
18
that, there,
Gator.
but he needs
Hey,
a few more
Charlie.
to get his guys downfield.
Hey, here we
The
go.
way he's thrown
Deep
it
grip,
leads you
deep
to
grip.
believe that he's going to get
Check
those
56.
completions. That means
All right.
the guys going out for
Let's
passes,
go, D,
they'll
let's
run
go.
even harder because they expect it as
Hey,
well.
let's get this.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Ready up.
56, Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
We own them. We own them.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 50.
Now.
Oh, you get on the
Red zone
headache.
now.
Oh, you
Ready to
get the headache.
throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him.
70,
all
Indy.
focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Come on,
Down
set.
7, and
30
they got to
base.
go for it
Five,
here on 4th
five.
down.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
I'm coming.
Five.
On 4th down, Glenn. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown.
That's it,
And now in
baby.
the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense
60
ready to go here for their next drive.
Alpha.
Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed over.
Ready?
Just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I
All
would do
day,
is
baby,
either
let's
hand it
go.
up inside
Let's
or more
go.
likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Good work,
line.
boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set. Ready?
The Jacksonville
50, plant.
offense set to
Hey,
begin their next
wahoo.
drive. They control their own
45 for
destiny
Mike.
here. They
You
have
ain't
the
going
football in
nowhere.
overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it
On the
now,
double.
the ones who are doing it best
Check,
know they need to
45.
go down and
Orbit.
attack, put the ball in the end
Achilles
zone,
trash.
and
Let's
not
go.
give it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And it's a touchdown.
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 Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not